Folks, my name is Tom Reifert, and I am the Vice President here at the Ryder Jet Center. And many of you here are because it's a special announcement. Some of you are here because you wandered in, and that's okay. We love it that you're here, and it's good to see you again. We went to Paris one time back in the 70s, me and that lady. So I do want to say hello, and I want to welcome you to a special event that's being hosted by our good friends at South Mountain Aviation, which is sort of a brand new company. You're going to hear about it pretty soon, and I do want to introduce some other folks. So welcome to the Grill at Runways. I promise this is going to be a short little ceremony, and while it might be brief in its length of time, it's big for what it means. And I do want to introduce some important people. First of all, she was our longtime airport manager here at the Hagerstown Regional Airport. Let's give her a round of applause. Carolyn Motes is right there. He was the longtime fire chief here, right? Wasn't he in charge of all the fires? And he also was our airport manager. Phil Ridenauer's in the house. Give him a round of applause. And you were the chief at Mogginsville for a long time too, weren't you? Okay, so glad to have you here. Also, we have here with us our president and CEO of Ryder Jet Center and the Ryder Company. Let's give a round of applause to Ben Ryder is here. There he is. And I want to thank our restaurant manager for actually saying yes, because she's allowing us to do this. And that's Heather Heiser. Give Heather a round of applause. She is not only helping us host this event, but true story, she came out with a brand new cocktail that we are unveiling today. It's a special cocktail in celebration of tonight's announcement. So again, let's give that a round of applause. Heather. Okay. On January 1st of last year, 2024, just at the beginning of that new year, a brand new aviation maintenance company was born. It is named after that ancient mountain that you can see out the window out there that's the border between Frederick and Washington counties. Now, geologists tell us that South Mountain is 250 million years old. It is where the Appalachian Trail runs. And we got the guys that run the local Appalachian Trail section. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you guys for doing that. Residents for centuries reported strange and incredible tales of local creatures that inhabited South Mountain's region. It is the most imposing feature of our local topography. And when travelers came over South Mountain, heading west, they knew that they were in the beautiful valley where western Maryland begins. Now I want to introduce the two folks who run South Mountain Aviation. They are co-owners of this great new aviation maintenance company along with Ben Ryder. This aviation company is housed right here at Ryder Jet Center. South Mountain Aviation has become the go-to aircraft avionics and maintenance company here in the Mid-Atlantic. Please welcome Ian Terry and Jace Kiefer. Here's Ian right here. Come on up here, Ian. You're first on the agenda. You know what you got to do? Okay, there you go, buddy.
Thanks everybody for coming in tonight. I want to thank Ben too for partnering with us and taking this thing off. You know, we started this with an idea. We just saw a lacking in certain areas that the region needed, and it sounded good at the time. So it seems to be doing well, but you know, we're getting close to getting our FAA Part 145 repair station certification, and that's going to be a big deal. So we'll have to have another, you know, celebration for that at some point. But for now, we have we're going to be introducing something here tonight. It's going to be pretty exciting.
Do you have any of your employees here?
We do, yeah. Well, we have some of them back there at the table. Jace is actually going to introduce them to everybody.
Are you really going to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna. Oh yeah, got to put the spotlight on them. Yeah, they're all the workers, they're like the heart and soul of the business. So we'll do that for sure. But here's Jace.
Good job, Ian. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you all for coming here this evening. I want to thank Tom for really heading this project and all the work and time invested into this, and we're pretty excited to see it unveiled this evening. We at South Mountain Aviation, we love what we do. We love our team. We love, honestly, the team. It's what makes us us. They are what makes everything happen. And I'm just so happy that most of them was able to be here with us this evening. I'd like to start off with Larry. Woohoo! And then we have Shane behind Larry. We have Shane. And then there's Matthias. We also have Grace.
Here, here.
Also, we have Amberly back here. And we have Dustin. He would be here this evening, but he's actually in Michigan at Williams International going through their engine training program. So he'll be back Sunday. But he would definitely have been here as well. But so the majority of our technicians, they hold their airframe and power plant license, and some of which even have their inspector authorization certificate. These certifications, amongst many other procedures, help us ensure that safety is our #1 priority in every task, every inspection that we complete. And again, I just want to thank them so much, because without them, I mean, honestly, we wouldn't be here. So thank you guys. And with that being said, I'd like to introduce our host and partner, Ben Ryder.
Here, here.
Thank you, Ian and Jace. Let's give those guys a round of applause, huh? They're the ones that do all the hard work. Through your leadership, you really have succeeded in growing this new company. So you deserve all the accolades. We started South Mountain Aviation. We wanted it to set apart. We wanted it to become well known. We kicked around several ideas, and yes, many of these ideas seem to be working. We're busier than ever, of course, and we are adding staff constantly. Somebody asked us, why South Mountain? Well, as Tom said, it's the most prominent feature as you look to the east from the airport, right out the window. It's historic, it's iconic, it's home to history and heritage, and also maybe something else. Tom?
Thank you. Let's give that a round of applause. Thank you, Ben. These guys have been practicing that speech for about 20 days. Let's give that a good job, Ben. So, we thought about something new. Obviously, that's why you're all here. This is a nod to the folklore of South Mountain. Now, when this part of the new colony of Maryland began to be settled, many of the colonists who came here were from Germany. And in the 1700s, when German immigrants settled here in Western Maryland, they brought more than their native language. They also brought music, dances, customs, beer, and bratwurst, and also their stories of imaginary monsters, including something called the snallygaster. As early as 1735, there were snallygaster sightings in and around South Mountain. Now, the origin of its name is from the German Schnellegeist or Schnellergeist, which translates to quick spirit or fast ghost. It was said to be part dragon, part bird, and also at the time, it was pretty scary. Sightings continued well into the 1900s. Maryland newspapers, including the Baltimore Sun, reported on the creature's appearances. And in 1906, the local and Baltimore newspapers reported that a snallygaster was observed airborne flying over South Mountain. The snallygaster came to the attention of President Theodore Roosevelt, who apparently considered postponing an African safari to hunt the western Maryland creature, but he ended up changing his mind and went hunting in Africa instead. Another sighting happened as late as 1932, and that's the most recent that we have, when a moonshiner apparently lost his 2,500-gallon mash barrel in a hidden spot up on South Mountain, although his still may have been mismanaged and it blew up on its own. At any rate, the snallygaster is famous. It is a well-known and mythical creature from South Mountain. It is known far and wide for its power, and so South Mountain Aviation created its own snallygaster. From now on, the South Mountain Aviation Company will include its new mascot called Smavy, the snallygaster. Now we have our favorite professional designer is here. Laura Oates is here today. She designed our Runways Rye and our Runways Gin labels. You might have tried those. She came up with an awesome, friendly snallygaster, which is appropriately named Smavy, as in SMA, South Mountain Aviation VY. Smavy the snallygaster. It's friendly. It's a small plane mechanic whose skills are legendary. Well, he's a creature, sure, but he's also an excellent pilot. And why does Smavy need a plane? Well, his wings are too small for his body. But that hasn't stopped him from becoming the best darn mechanic this side of South Mountain. Almost as good as Larry, apparently. There's no problem too big or too small. Smavy lives to keep your planes flying high. And so, folks, it's time to unveil this new mascot, Smavy the snallygaster for South Mountain Aviation. Let's go ahead and unveil it. Let's have Ian and Jace. Now, this is a very sophisticated hair clip that Chris gave us. So I'm going to undo this. Put your hands up here so it doesn't fall. We'll do should we do like a 3, 2, 1? You want to do that?
Yeah, we should.
All right, so now there's 2 of these things here. Don't rip Smavy down, it would be bad. All right, ready, everybody? We're going to do 3, 2, 1. Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Here it comes. It's Smavy the snallygaster. Meet him. He's the friendliest creature you'll ever meet. He's a darn good mechanic. He's never had a plane. He can't fly or fix. He's effortlessly cool, but he's never cocky. He's humble. He's reliable. Always there when you need him with his wrench in his hand, just like Larry. Ready to help get you back in the air. Nobody really knows where he came from, but he's sure glad that you are here to see him. Heather has created tonight a special cocktail for today's mascot unveiling. It's called the Smavy Snallygaster cocktail, directly from South Mountain apparently. And I'm going to introduce Heather right now to talk a little bit about the cocktail. Heather, where are you? It's your turn. You can go wherever you want.
I'm going to stay back here, okay? Hi, everyone. So we have a special cocktail for South Mountain. We used our Runways Rye, which we launched on the 25th of June. It's available for purchase. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So what we did was we did Runways Rye, splash of bourbon. We muddled fresh mint and lemon, and then a splash of sours. Crafted by muddling everything together, shaking, straining over ice. I have samples for everybody. If you take one and they're all gone, just come see me. I have plenty more to go around. And we certainly will gladly make this cocktail anytime you're in the restaurant. It's not on our menu yet, but I'm pretty sure Tom will probably have that available here.
It's on the special,
well, it's on the
right?
special sheet, but it'll be on the menu soon enough. So, yeah, try. You guys want to be the first? You want to be the first to go?
I gotta turn it down.
Yeah.
All right, so they're going to try it, and then she's going to pour more for everybody.
Ready?
Plenty of samples.
You want to taste it?
If you're younger than 21, please only drink one of these. No, just kidding. I'll leave that out.
I'll
That's
take
not
the
true.
tray over to
So,
the rest of your crew.
Also,
and then
we've got free gifts for
Kimberly, you
everybody.
want
True story. We have free gifts. We have magnets, we have stickers. They're up here to have them right next to Smavy. Please get your picture taken with Smavy, the snallygaster. Yeah, over here, make some more. And thank you very, very much, folks. Thank you very much for coming, and come and get your photo with Smavy, the snallygaster. Thank you all.